Keila,
Hello. Street
welcome.
life.
I'm excited to have you on the podcast this morning. And this morning, I want to start up with something many people never say out loud, right? And that is, have you ever looked successful on the outside, but felt completely lost on the inside?
Yes.
Okay. Can you share more light on that? Can you,
Oh,
yeah,
um, I'll speak mostly in my household.
okay,
Everyone thinks I'm the most intelligent.
okay,
I can do anything and everything technically.
okay.
And but I do struggle with things as well. Like,
Mm,
but I'm not gonna look like my programs.
mm,
I'm going to dress up nice. I'm going to look good, and yeah, I'm not going to come and tell you I'm struggling here and here.
yeah.
I'm gonna look successful because that's who I aspire to be.
Yeah, that's good. Do you think a lot of people actually feeling the same way where they're actually backing a lot of things inside and then when they appear outside, it's as if everything is fine. Do you think a lot of people actually go through the same thing?
Yeah, definitely.
Have
Yeah.
you heard stories about people who are going through the same thing?
Yeah, I've heard stories, but also, I guess when you get to know someone, like you get to know someone personally, you also get to kind of like have an insight on what life looks like for
Okay.
them. So
Okay.
yeah, I've seen that a lot.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about um your journey here in Canada, right? When did you move to Canada?
In 2017,
2017.
September,
That's how many years ago? That's about
about
9 years
nine
ago.
and now
9 years ago.
nine. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, a lot of people actually move, especially from Africa. You're from Africa, right? Which country?
Burundi.
Burundi. Okay. A lot of people actually move from Burundi. They move from different African countries and they move here. They move to Canada. Some move to US. Some move to Australia. They move abroad, right?
Yeah.
And so many times, right? It's as if we are chasing after a better life, right? But in a way, we always lose something along the way. Do you think that is true?
Um, yes and no.
Okay. How so?
I think when you lose something,
Yeah.
it would be the thing you lose, it's something that would be holding you back from being the person you want to.
Okay.
So technically, if I'm only losing a little bit of myself,
Mm,
that wouldn't matter as much when I get to the higher level.
mm,
It's not a big deal.
okay.
And yeah, you do lose something.
Okay.
You cannot, you have to be transformed in
Mm,
a way, you know?
yeah. But for you, right, moving here 9 years ago, right, there was who you are back home, right? Do you think that you lost something?
What was the
Right?
question?
Especially, okay, let's talk about a little bit about the culture. Let's talk about the values, right? Do you think that there are some things that we had to exchange for this better life?
That's a tough one. The only thing I lost
Yeah,
would be, like back home, if it's 5 p.m., 6 p.m., you're not home yet.
yeah,
Are you the father of the house? Why are you not in the house?
yeah.
I would say that. But here, like you get to work different shifts and then
Mm,
get used to that. I wouldn't say that I lost anything that would be like valuable to me
mm,
or like culture wise
mm,
because I still do the traditional dances and all that and
mm,
I value it. I love it so much.
mm,
Um, Other than that, I think it's just the little habits of like growing up and also fearing the parents and
mm.
at some point becoming rebellious because you're like, we're in Canada. What's
Yeah,
what's gonna happen?
yeah.
Yeah,
Do you remember a little bit about Burundi? No.
maybe a bit much, not too much, but yeah,
How old were you when you left Burundi?
about 13.
13.
Yeah.
Well, at least 13, you should at least know a little bit, right? Do you know where you grew up?
Yes, I know. I grew up.
Where did you go?
I grew up in Nyakabiga.
Okay.
Yes. My parents were living in Kayanza.
Okay.
That's how we call it.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm mixing.
No worries, no worries.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
grew up in Nyakabiga, and I grew up around like a lot of kids.
Yeah.
So many of them spoke Swahili, some of
Mm-hmm.
them spoke Kirundi, and I developed the habit of
Mm.
like just wanting to learn about the culture, like
Yeah.
dancing, and then there was school. Of course, I was the first in school.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's good. You actually touched on dancing, right? And I discover even right now in Canada, you're still part of a dance group, right? So is this something that you learned when you were a baby, when you were young? Talk me through about your childhood, right? Talk me a little bit about growing up for you as a young girl, right, in Burundi, and then
Yeah.
also as a young lady moving to Canada, what really changed for you as a young lady,
Yeah.
young African lady?
Oh wow. Yeah. Growing up, I was a very quiet kid, but
Hmm.
also funny
Okay.
only when I wanted to, and I knew how to entertain people. So I
Mm.
was very loved so much. I have
Okay.
like neighbors, families, just like that.
Okay.
And when it comes to dancing, because of the fear of like people watching me and maybe making a wrong move,
Yeah.
I stayed away. So coming to dance, the
Mm.
traditional dances, let alone like doing the Afrobeat or whatever,
Mm.
that I would never, you'd never see me doing that because they used to laugh at me whenever I danced.
Mm.
And then the cultural dances, I loved it because of one group that I used to watch growing up, and
Okay.
they had so many kids dancing.
Mm.
So it kind of inspired me. I want to be in the video too. Like I want
Yeah.
to dance because we're
Yeah.
watching them on like CDs and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it just sounds like I'm an old person.
Yeah.
Yes, like we used to watch them on CDs, and I remember my uncle
Mm.
he ran a group, like a dancing group,
Okay.
and some of my cousins were there too. So they took me one day,
Yeah.
and of course I was rehearsing with other people, and they made us go dance, like kind of perform what you just learned.
Mm.
And I remember being the shyest kid and didn't want to do anything. That they pulled me all the way to the back. It was so embarrassing when I was dancing. But fast forward after that,
Yeah.
me and this other friend of mine, we used to go to the same school. Anytime we'd go home dancing everything that we have learned. But
Mm.
anytime we put me in a group of other people that I thought they were professionals,
Mm.
I wouldn't be able to do anything. I would just like I would freeze.
Mm.
I guess it was the fear of feeling like these people are way better than
Yeah.
they're
Mm.
professionals.
Yeah.
I can't do anything.
Mm.
But I grew up to love it so much.
Okay.
I ended up leaving Burundi, unfortunately,
Yeah.
before I could master the dance. But I was still dancing even in schools,
Okay.
and I made it a point to actually learn and make myself better.
Mm.
And then I started learning and I started dancing, and then at some point I was a part of a very big group in
Mm.
Rwanda,
Mm.
and I was also a part of the leaders, and I was training people to dance.
Okay.
Wow, got
Yeah,
me!
that's good.
And then we came to Canada,
Yeah.
tried to do it and form a group, but it wasn't working out.
Mm.
It was a fail after a fail.
Mm.
I still danced with my two sisters,
Uh,
but still, it wasn't enough. Like,
yeah.
it was not giving. I was so passionate about it,
Yeah.
but not as, it wasn't the same level as they were.
Mm.
Like, I was like up here, they were like, yeah, we can, but you know, and then fortunately for me,
Yeah.
I met some other Burundians
Okay.
who are actually into the dancing and they wanted to dance. And
Yeah.
then we danced once at someone's bridal shower,
Mm.
a Burundian lady.
Yeah.
And then I asked them, like, do you guys want to do this? Like, are we in? Are we
As a
not?
professional, right?
Yeah. And
Okay.
like, can we make it a group?
Yeah.
And they all agreed.
Wow, that's
And
good.
we've been going for about a year now.
Wow, that's good. You see, some will say that dancing is a way to stay happy, right? But I want to throw this question to you. Keila, are you happy?
I'm very happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
How so? Like, what's making you happy? Like, what's that thing in you that's making you happy?
I would say the joy of the Lord,
Okay.
which is my strength.
Okay.
And also, I don't feel like it's just, I am at the point in my life where I feel like I have almost everything and
Mm.
I'm living in my answered prayers.
Mm.
I have a good job.
Mm.
I have so many nice people around me.
Mm.
Um, I mean, courtship,
Yeah.
a good one.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, the Lord
That's
has been good.
that's good.
Yeah.
We'll talk a little bit about relationship very soon, but I want to still touch more on the happiness, right? Because a lot of people, especially African community, right? A lot of people, even not just African community, a lot of people who are immigrants here in this country, most people go to work. Most people, they have their businesses, they have their jobs. Most people post online. And when they do all this, right, most of them always seems happy.
Mm.
But most of the time it's just performance, right? Because a lot of people are actually juggling between paying the bills. A lot of people are juggling with depression. A lot of people are juggling with loneliness, right? In your own assessment, right? Do you think a lot of people are actually, probably a lot of immigrants that are in this country are not actually happy? Like true. In your own assessment, what do you think?
Yeah, a lot of them are not happy.
Okay.
Some of them. I don't know. I
Okay.
feel like maybe you can't just go to anybody and just open up to them.
Yeah.
So you keep everything to yourself. And then yeah, there is that thing of like living paycheck to paycheck and also knowing like if I waste one day outside, everything is done.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's more or less like a lot of people actually occupied with work,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they always neglect the network, their relationships and all, right, to help them to really stay focused or to help them in terms of their happiness, to help them in terms of taking their mind off work sometimes,
Yeah.
right? So okay. So let me ask this question then, right? Have you ever felt or have a moment where you feel so lonely?
Yes.
What happened?
We're not gonna go there. What happened?
Yeah.
What actually happened? I guess it's the business of life and also like feeling like, oh, I have to work to make it. I have to do this to make it. Oh, I
Yeah.
have to please my parents. At some point I was even like lost. Like you have parents who want you to be in med school
Yeah, true.
or law,
Yeah.
and they're like, no, I want a different path. But feeling lost, it's
Not just lost, like
yeah.
lonely.
Feeling lonely,
Yeah.
I would say it was about a time where I was kind of like trying to explore outside of God. That's the only time I would say that I felt
You feel
lonely.
lonely.
Like I'm living a life, but it doesn't feel like it's me. And that, like sometimes I would sit by myself and I'm like, what am I doing? Is this how I want it?
Was it because of friends?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want anybody to hate me.
Like
Surroundings is
so okay, your environment, right?
yeah.
So was it when you first got here, like the people you moved with, like because a number of times, especially when you just get into a new country, a new environment, right? Most of the time, the very first people that we get along with, they have a lot of influence on us sometimes,
Yeah.
right? Well, was that the case for you?
No.
So what
It
happened?
was way after high school, like
Okay.
way after high school. Oh my gosh, I'm 19. I'm a big girl. I want to go out.
Yeah, you want to
I wanna,
explore.
yeah, and I'm seeing like all these people. They're like so lit. They're nice. They're doing every like fun
Yeah.
stuff. So I want
Yeah.
it to be a vibe. And of course, music is there, and I love dancing.
Yeah. That's good.
I guess I was trying to fit in. Maybe that would be the word. Yeah.
So what changed for you? When did you have a turnaround?
It just never felt like it was for me.
Okay.
And it was also drawing me away from God.
Mm.
At some point, I asked myself if I wanted to live like this for the next 5, 10 years. And if I was to kind of like back down, will I still have the same circle around me?
Yeah. So tell me, because we need to really talk about a little bit about the faith journey, right? Because a lot of people actually at the crossroad of, trying to get out of different circle. And believe you me, a lot of people are kind of they don't know how to. You understand? They are kind of confused on how to really get out of that circle, how to get out of that norm of, exploring the world, out of that norm of, just being everywhere and confused, here and there. Talk me through how you were able to use faith to get through. I mean, you're Christian, right? So talk me through how you're able to use that as an escape, how to get out of those circles.
The first thing I did, I tried to seek God again.
Okay.
Not that he ever left, but it's just that I had turned my back. And I also wanted to be the cool Christian,
Yeah.
we can also do this. What do you mean? Like Christians are also fun. We can go to class.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
It's all wrong. It's all wrong. But what drew me closer to God was the loneliness that I would feel after. Like the feeling of, okay, I'm here.
Yeah.
What's next? Am I gonna wait for the next weekend to have fun again? Or am I actually trying to prove myself to these people that I'm worthy to be their circle? And then I remember just one day I had a dream where I was in a room. I'm alone, all alone, but I was so scared to look at my reflection in a mirror. I've always been scared. In every dream that I would have, if there is a mirror, I would never look at it. But this one, I was forced to look into it, and it was a long one, and I could see my whole self in the mirror, but I couldn't look at myself.
Wow.
And I remember just talking about it to someone, and then it was like, you must face yourself. You must embrace yourself. And if there's anything you need to change, seek God for the change, for the strength to be able to actually evolve in your life and be a new person, and just kind of like, don't be scared to be that person.
Yeah.
Don't be scared to be the person you don't want other people to see. Like, yes, I need to shout that I'm a Christian. I need to show that I need to actually rebuke everything that isn't from God. I need to stay away. I need to also work on my dressing and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. So you agree with me now that the life people build here in Canada is costing them their relationship and even sometimes love. All right. So for you now, how were you able to navigate that? How were you able to build friendship? How were you able to handle your work and still have time for family? How were you able to handle your work and still, you said you're now in court, or you have a guy in your life right now, right? How were you able to come about that? Like socialize in a way where you were able to meet someone, right? Just run me through how you're able to handle your work and also your social life.
That's a hard one.
How is it hard?
Whoa, that is hard.
Yeah.
I would say I talk a lot, and I talk to almost everyone. And it's easier for me to get along with people.
Okay.
But also, I kind of study someone. Like, I observe you when we're talking to know how far, like, to know how comfortable I can be around you.
Yeah.
Or like your way of like talking to people, your comfortability as well.
Yeah.
So I would say most friends I made were from church. It was easy. And school wise, I still do have a few friends from school, and we're still really good. We talk here and there. But church mostly helped me to build that connection and a friendship. So it's not just a friendship where we're just friends. Hi, how are you? What, like, it's done. It's sort of a friend, like a friendship that you kind of keep each other in mind. You pray for each other, and even if something happens, you try to talk it out, you work it out. If it doesn't work, then we live in peace. I'm not going to go and bash you or like hate you. And then relationship, like romantic wise, I would say it wasn't. I wasn't looking. It just happened. It just happened, but I had prayed about it. Like, before it even happened. And I remember once that I was praying and the Holy Spirit told me to stand up,
Mm.
and I stood, and then pray for your family, pray for your husband, pray for marriage. I'm not married.
Yeah.
I don't have a husband. And I started praying for that, like
Yeah.
out of nowhere, and though it was out loud, and I thought people heard it. It didn't make sense for me. Me praying for that? For what? Like it wasn't just me. But then the moment I heard the voice, I started praying for it, and I kind of just relaxed, and things just started falling into like places, and it started making sense. And when the person came, it was not confusion. I can't lie to you. It was like the first time we spoke, my friend and my sister were so mad at me because we just met and we started talking for like hours, and we went out the same night.
Wow.
Right? And from that day, there was nothing of like confusion or like you're doubting, like where's this going? Or like he set the boundaries right there and then, and he told me where this was headed right there and then, and yeah, it's been like that.
Oh, that's good.
Honey and milk.
That's good. That's good. Okay, so one final question, right? What will you say to someone that is trying as much as possible to survive, right? They are battling a lot of things, but they are pretending that they are okay. What will you say to them? Someone who is watching now, who is trying as much as possible to survive, but pretending that they're okay. What will you say to them?
Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. I'm joking. No, but what I would say is seek God to actually bring right people in your life. Even if we're friends today, it doesn't mean that God wants me to be a part of your life.
Yeah.
Seek God to bring people who will help you to reach the purpose, to reach where you're supposed to be in life. You need destiny helpers. And another thing I would say is when you seek God, you ask for good friends, the ones that will hold you and the ones that will hold you accountable as well. And I just forgot what I was going to say. Another thing that I was going to say. Oh, it's over.
Yeah.
Another thing that I would say is don't try to battle everything by yourself.
By yourself, yeah.
You have, in all the friends you have, you probably have that one person that you can trust, that you can talk to. Most people die of depression unknowingly, and you can be going through a lot and you're pushing people away because you yourself, you're sick, you're struggling. You don't know that you need help. You don't even know how to seek help, and you don't want to talk about it. Now, you put the struggles, the stress that it causes you, you project it onto somebody else who doesn't even know what you went through, who doesn't even understand what you're feeling. Why? Because you didn't speak about it, or you didn't even try to actually seek help. So now I'm also becoming a victim of your feelings.
Yeah.
I'm becoming a victim of what you went through that I have no idea
Yeah.
that you
True.
went through all that.
True.
I think it's good to always be peaceful and be nice to people. And when you need to talk to someone, at least if you can't trust anybody, speak to God, like speak to Jesus as a friend. I do that a lot. Even if I would be crying about my father right now.
Yeah.
I tell God, this is how I'm feeling, and I'm giving it to you. You deal with it. Or I'm feeling like this, take it, give me this. Like it's God is not just the Lord to you. He is a father. He is also a friend. So you have to converse with him like you'll be like I'm talking to you right now.
Yeah.
And he also created emotions. So he knows what we feel and what we go.
That's
My
true.
sister asked me the other day, how can God handle all emotions of everybody on earth? And I'm like,
That's why it's good.
I gave her an example and she's like, no, but I'm talking about billions of people. I'm not talking about 10 kids. Because I gave her an example of 10 kids, like wanting to feed them at the same time, but you can't.
Yeah. That's why he has angels.
Yeah.
He has angels.
Yeah, but
the Bible says he has set angels as charge over us.
Yeah. They will protect us. Like we might not even, like we won't even tremble. Like God is good.
That's good.
Seek God and have good friends.
Yeah.
And don't just try to judge everybody and say, oh, if I say this, what? It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to somebody.
Mm.
At least if you can't talk to me as a friend, go to a stranger who's
Yeah.
not going to talk about you, like a professional,
Mm.
say.
Mm.
And they might be able to solve your problems. They might be able to help you. What I usually say is when you lose someone, you don't suddenly, like, sometimes it's hard to let go,
Mm.
but you have to learn to live with the grief
Mm.
of what you're going through. It's some days the weakness will come where you just fall down on your knees or maybe just sit down and cry.
Mm.
But you have to learn how to live with the grief because the person is not coming back.
Mm. Sure.
What can you do?
Mm.
Nothing.
Sure.
You live with the grief
Mm.
and you learn to also love people regardless of what you went through
Yeah.
because everybody has their own struggles.
Yeah.
I would never come to you and say, knife,
Mm.
don't even talk to me. You know, my father died.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Mm.
But no, sometimes I remember that, oh, he's not here. Look how far I've gone. He's not even here. You can't even see it. And I cry about it. But I'm not going to come and be like, did you know I was crying? Why are you talking to me?
Yeah.
You know?
True.
I just learn how to live with it
Mm.
and not in a bad way. I learned to actually live with it in a good way that I'm also proud of how
Mm.
far I've gone.
That's good. That's good. Anyway, Keila, an African lady from Burundi who is now living here in Canada. Thank you for sharing those wonderful thoughts of yours and opinion uh, with us this morning. We are really, appreciative of your coming. I want to give you like 3 to 4 rapid fire question, right?
Lord help.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Tea. Canada, Burundi.
Ah, why? Both.
Both.
Yeah.
Okay. BMW, Mercedes.
Oh, give me a BMW.
Okay.
Please.
Apple juice, pineapple juice.
Apple. I don't need pineapple.
Okay. If your friend is to talk about you using one word, what would they say?
Funny.
Funny. Wow, that's good. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate. And please have a good one.
Thank you for
Yeah.
having
Take
us.
care. Yeah. Bye bye.